Everybody, this is Michelle with Stampin' Butterfly. It is Saturday mid-morning, maybe let me see, almost lunchtime. And I wanted to hop on today and share the latest paper pumpkin. So I finished creating my alternative projects for the November 2021 Gifts Galore paper pumpkin, and it's a cute 3D project. Sometimes people don't like 3D projects, so I've created some cards and some other ideas that I wanted to share with you. But first we'll go ahead and put the kit together similar to the instructions, and then at the end I'll share, I think I have about 12 projects that I've made with the kit, and then there are also ideas to make the kit go even further, so you'll get even more out of your kit. So let's take a quick look. So this is the kit, and it has your date. It always gives you that now on our new boxes. And it's an exclusive coloring. Sometimes they come in the regular paper pumpkin color, but this one came in the cute pool party box that coordinates. And this kit included 9 treat packaging. So there were 3 of each design. And I made one just as they designed it. So let me show you that real quick. And I've been messing with my box, so it's a little messy in there. It comes a lot neater than this. So they have a 2-sided snowman, and there's a little treat box in the bottom. And then you can put your little treats, and it comes with the cello bags, the tags. As always, your Stampin' Up kit has everything you need except for maybe a pair of scissors and if you want some different type of adhesive. But other than that, everything's pre-designed. You get your instructions, your block in your first kit, etc. So it's an awesome way to craft, quick and easy. Doesn't take a lot of space. It's your little box, and then once you're done, you've got your stamps and your ink pad that you can save for later. So here's a cute look at this guy. It says, "Oh, what fun." It has little twine in the kit and paper clips. So I made this one exactly as designed, and it's 2-sided. So we'll go ahead, and I think we'll put together another snowman. But this time I'm going to show you how to do it differently. So if you look here, let me see if I can turn it upside down. You'll see that they design it so the box is a little bit higher. I'm going to show you a different way to do it. And you can get more out of your kit by only using one snowman. So if we take a look at our instructions, they walk you through each time your kit. And the instructions, they tell you where to put your tape, you know, which sentiments you should use on which tags. And then it does it for each item. And then they always have a YouTube video. So they have some QR codes that you can scan to get there quickly. Some alternative projects that they share over here, and then they give you your coordinating colors. So that's always nice if you want to incorporate other things from the catalog that to make your projects go further. So let's take a look at what was in here. So we had the Flirty Flamingo ink and 2 spools of twine. Came with a few dimensionals. I don't think it told you where to use them, but I put them in random places that I wanted to use them. And your exclusive stamp set. So each month you get a new stamp set. See if you can see that. So there's a present, a bow, a to from, some snowflakes. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, and oh, what fun. So those are your stamps. They provided some tear tape to put your box together because you want to make sure that's pretty sturdy. And then your paper clips to paper clip things on. I guess we'll hang on to that because we're going to need that one. But they go ahead and they do all your little tags for you. So this one we'll need as well. So we'll take that one out. And then there's some longer sentiments if you wanted to use these on some of the projects. And you'll see on here that longer tag they used for the Merry Christmas on the tree and Happy Holidays on the presents. So you'll see your kit has the presents, the Christmas tree, and the templates to make the box. So they're already cut and pre-scored for you. So we're going to need one of these for our project. So we'll pull that out while we're in here. And then, oh, my last snowman. I've been making different things, so I'll share those projects with you in a bit. And then our cello bags as well. So they provided your cello bags, and they're food safe, so you can put popcorn directly in there, or you can put packaged food. So we're going to need that guy and that guy. And then just a quick look on these. And I don't know if you can tell in the camera, but they put some lines. They tell you where to put your tear tape. Gives you like a template of where they go. And I think on the instructions, they actually just put it on the top and the bottom. Let's take a quick look. So So they put the tape on the top and the bottom of the snowman, and the same thing with the tree and this one. So they're just telling you where it lines up. So these show you where the box lines up, and then you put the tear tape at the top and bottom of each. And the tree is the same way. It shows you where to line it up. So let's put these back in here. Keep out the pieces we need. Let's move that aside. I need some grid paper. We'll use this one. Get our little projects out. All right, so we're going to go ahead and I think we'll use that twine. There's our cello bag and our box. So since we are going to just use one snowman, we want to make it go further, so we don't really need a snowman on both sides. Actually, let me share one of my projects so you can kind of see what I'm talking about. So on the Merry Christmas, I put the Merry Christmas on the packaging, and on here you'll see that I only did one package on one side, and I left this open. But then what I did is I coordinated it and stamped the little box to make it decorative, and I slid it down flush with the box so that you can set it flat and it's not too crooked or lopsided. If I'd raised it up a little bit, then it would have been lopsided. So we're going to do that with the snowman. Let's set that guy aside. So we'll do our quick stamping, and I always save my ink spot so I can give these away. So I'm not going to use that. I'm going to use my full-size ink, and we will stick with their color. So I'm going to use our Flirty Flamingo. And let's see, we need some blocks. We need some Oh What Fun. Where's our stamp set? So whenever you're using your photopolymer stamps, you just peel them off and stick them on your block. And let's see, I think we'll do the snowflakes on this one. And then, let's see, the to and from, we'll probably need that as well. So let's just go with that. Alrighty. So we are going to add the Oh What Fun to the circle, just like the instructions show. And we'll stamp down and up. And you can see that it kind of blends in with him a little bit. So I think we're going to add a few snowflakes to this. And we will use the pool party. But let's go ahead and stamp our tag first while we have the pink open. So we're going to do our tag, and we're going to do some to from on there, like they recommended in the instructions. Stamp that down real quick. And then if we want to decorate that, we can add some snowflakes to that as well. So since pool party is our color that coordinates, we're going to use that. And if you guys, I know I didn't give you any heads up that I was going live today, but if you're out there, please drop me a hello so I know you're here. My software doesn't always tell me who's out there, so if you could drop me a hello, that'd be awesome. So we're going to add a few snowflakes to the corner of the to from tag. That looks cute. And then we'll do it on the Oh What Fun as well. And it's always nice if you go off a little, it gives it different dimension. So if you stamp off your tag. All right, I think that's good. Go with that. And let's see, so that's the stamping for those. Now, since we're only going to decorate one side of our box, we'll go ahead and fold on the score lines. And then I think we're going to go ahead and stamp it, so it's not so empty looking. One side will get glued to the snowman, so we only have to stamp one of the larger sides. So we'll go ahead and do that. And let's put some Oh What Fun on there as well. Let's see. It's pool party. All right, so we'll keep it with the Flirty Flamingo again. So we'll open this back up and put some Oh What Fun on there. And then we'll just add a whole bunch of snowflakes everywhere in our pool party. Alrighty. So we can put a lot or a little, however you want to fill up your box. So we'll just keep adding some snowflakes. Let's see, I'm going to fold it over here so I can overlap it a little in case I want to stamp off. And we can add a few more. Lots of snowflakes. Put some more on this side. There we go. So these will be showing as well, so I think we'll go ahead and add some snowflakes on those. And if you turn it and rotate your stamp a little, it gives you a little bit different look. And you can try to fit stuff in there. Let's see, I'm going to fold this tab over so I get closer to the edge. And there we go. And one more side. So we'll do this side as well. And drop some more snowflakes on here. Fill her in. So this is a great way to play with your paper pumpkin kits. I know some people like to make your kits as designed, which is awesome, but sometimes it's fun to play around with it and come up with some alternative ideas. I try to do this every month and share it with my customers. That way you have some additional projects and ideas to use with your kit. All right, so I think we look good there. Let's close up our ink pad and get our tear tape out. I'm just going to add some on our flaps so that our box is going to go together like this. So we're just going to put it on the outside flaps right here. And the tear tape is pretty easy to use. You just kind of put it on where you want it to go. And then when you get to the end, you can tear it. Or you can use your scissors. Sometimes I find it easier to cut it with my scissors than to get it to tear for some reason. So go ahead and put that on there. And then one more side. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and use our bone folder to burnish it to make sure the tear tape is on there really well. Okay. And then we'll just assemble our box. So I like to do one side at a time. So we're going to fold this over and line up the corners. Oops. All right, there you go. Kind of squeeze it, and then we'll use our bone folder again to get a good seal on that. Once you have that, you put your fingers in there, and now we'll do the other side. So they come together pretty quickly, and they make great little presents. So these will be great for craft fairs as well. Or if you have some office gifts or, you know, neighborhood friends you want to give them a present. These would work great for that. Tear tape is very sticky. It's sticking to my finger. Alrighty. And then we're just going to use our bone folder and kind of press down like in that little seal right here. So where it's attached. Perfect. All right, so now they gave us where they want us to put the box. So you'll put tear tape here, but if I do it up here, it's not close to the ground, so it's going to stick out. So we're going to go ahead and just put it flush to the bottom. And you'll see it sticks out a tiny bit, but it's white, so I think it's okay. So if you look at that, and if you wanted to, you could even have put some snowflakes on there, but we're going to go ahead and do that. It kind of looks like little feet on your snowman, so you'll see. All right, so we're going to go across the bottom. And now we have to judge where the top is. So let's see, top will be about here. My fingernail, I'm going to move my bone folder, such precise measurements. Could have used a ruler. So we're about there at that dot. And then we'll just use a little bit of tear tape. And put it about here. It doesn't have to be all the way to the top. That way if I misjudged, I have a little bit further down. All right, then we pull off this tape. And make sure you leave the stamped image out. Actually, I think we're going to turn it this way so we know it's flat. And let's flip it this way so we can look at the front. Make sure it's pretty centered on there. All right, and then we can flip it over and put that there. So I don't know, did I bring, well, I have a little bit of candy. I don't think it's enough to fill our bag, but there's our snowman. And then all you would need to do, we'll grab one of the little paper clips, and let's see how long of a twine it says to use. So for tying the bow, let's see, snowman, where are you? They said to use 12 inches. So they actually included measurements in here too, which is kind of nice. So if you don't even have a ruler handy, you can use the measurements provided along here. So let's go ahead and do that. 12 inches is about there. Find some scissors. Oh, oops, missed. Okay. Then we will try to tie a little bow on our paper clip. See how that goes. And then we can paper clip the sentiment. You could also use those dimensionals if you wanted to, and use that to mount the sentiment to the front of your snowman. I was trying to think about what I was trying to say while I was tying this bow. Okay, that seems really long. Let's see, was that supposed to be for our packaging? Let's double check if they tell us. No, the packaging was 15 inches, so they give you quite a bit of room to tie. So you could probably even save on your twine, and you could probably cut it half that size. You could probably go with 6 inches, because that is crazy long. So we'll stick with that for now since it's already done. And I like to bend this little piece out a little bit. That way it doesn't bend up my paper. Alrighty, and we're just going to go ahead, paper clip that on. Oh, what fun. Let's put it up here so it doesn't cover up our words. We'll scooch it up here. And there you go. You've got your cute little snowman. And then if you had some candy, you'd go ahead and fill up your cello bag, however much you wanted. And you put your candy in there. And it's easier if you put it in here and then fill your candy so it's not too fat. And then you would just bunch it at the top, take your twine, and then you tie your little tag, your little to from tag on there, and you are good to go. So I need to find some candy if we haven't eaten it all. So I'll have to scoop around the house for some more Christmas candy, and then I'll be able to fill it up. So let me go ahead and see if there's any questions. So if you have any questions, make sure you let me know, and I'll try to address them. Let me take a quick look. I think we are good. All right. Okay, so let's move on to our additional projects. I want to show you some other things I've made. So let's compare real quick what our snowman looks like. So you can see he has a little pedestal here. It's really cute. You can barely even tell the difference. And then that way, instead of using 2 snowmen on that, you get double your projects of things you can do with your kit. So instead of 9 projects, you can make 18 or more, because you can also cut up some of the pieces in half. I've seen a few people do that. So let's go ahead and show you the packaging, how I altered it. So this is the first one I already showed you. And it has the presents on one side, and then I stamped it with the green to match this backing, so the old olive is on there. Put our little tag and our little candy packaging in here. Then we have the Christmas tree. So on this one, you'll see I put it flush at the bottom, and it does peek out a little bit, but I think it looks cute. There's no issues with that. And on this one, I went ahead, instead of stamping on the box, I just used a circle, the layering circles, and just used that and the scallop in Poppy Parade to match the back of the tree. So everything's in Poppy Parade, one of the coordinating colors. And again, filled up the treat bag with chocolate goodies. All right, so you can't really see them if I leave them like that. I guess we can circle back to them afterwards. So once you do this, you may have a few extra of these boxes, depending on what you decide to do. And you'll want, so if you decide to make only cards, then you may have extras. And you can make them into a little basket. So on this one, I just used our same treat packaging and tag. And then what I did is I put the box together and I stamped all the sides and added a little ribbon and put the little knot on the inside. So the coordinating pool party, this is from the Sweet Little Stockings. I think it's actually on sale too right now with the last chance. So you can pick this ribbon up on sale. And then you've got a cute little package. Now what's cute is you could even use this for Valentine's or Easter. So if you have enough Christmas and you are kind of done, you could save these and decorate them with some of our new items coming out for the holidays. All right, another 3D item I have to share is the acetate box. So this is normally where we put our cards in, but I found these cute cookies at the Dollar Tree, and it had a snowman and he has a little blue hat. You can't really see that good. I covered it up a little bit. But all I did was wrap some paper, some ribbon, and then the snowman fits perfectly on the front and it pops up just a tiny bit. So you can put a treat in here, you can put shredding and candy, but the acetate boxes work really cute as another way to do your project. Let's see, a couple more 3D items and then I'll show you some cards. Now this one I did a gift bag. So these are little small glittery gift bags that I have. And they were in my crafting stash. Okay, it says it's from Walmart. I was like, I don't even know where they came from. But it's the perfect size to put the full-size tree. I added a few rhinestones on there. So you'll see those. Oh, this one slid off a little bit. I think he was up there. Okay, and then I added the tag with some of our organdy white glitter ribbon. I love this stuff. And the glitter comes off only a tiny bit. So it's not as good as the glitter paper, which doesn't shed at all. There's only a few tiny pieces of glitter that come off once in a while. So love the ribbon. And I used dimensionals to put the tree on the front. And then you have a cute little gift bag. So that's another option if you don't need treat containers. And then my last 3D packaging before we get into the cards are the, I guess these are called craft packaging boxes. And what I did here is I cut the tree in half, and you'll see another project in a minute, what I did with the other tree. So that gives you, two projects from one tree. So I just cut it directly in half. And again, I have added a few, this is the package that's in the stamp set. And then added some more, these are the gems from the Eden's Garden. They just have gorgeous colors. They really match well. And then what I did is I found another cookie at the Dollar Tree, and they were decorated little Christmas trees that I thought matched pretty cute. So I went ahead and put that in the packaging and then added a little bit of paper at the bottom to coordinate so it peeks through. So if you didn't have that in there, you could just decorate your package up like that and add some other kind of homemade treats or gifts in your packaging. So that's another 3D. Let's see. Oh, here's the other side of our tree. So if you look, cut the tree in half and I made it into a card. And these are really fun. These are the Memories and More hand penned. So they came out in the annual catalog and they are part of a floral suite. The envelope doesn't match very well, so I'll have to pick up some 5x7 or, make some envelopes because these are slightly smaller than 5x7. But what I did is I added some of those gems again from Eden's Garden and a half a snowflake. And then this is from the Happy Hippos and the die cut is. And then the stamp I think is from Holly Jolly Wishes. And I just stamped it in Evening Evergreen, which is another coordinating color of the light strings on here. And it gives you a fun card and you don't have to do too much trimming. So I found that these card bases worked awesome for this kit. So if you wanted to make your kit into cards, I would suggest picking up some of these card bases. So what I did for this one is I trimmed just a slight bit of the packaging. So this one is the treat packaging and it fits almost perfect. Let's see if I have it so I can show you. Let's pull out a full size one so you can see. So if you look, it is just like barely maybe 1/8 of an inch. And then I slid it down, so probably just that little white piece right there I trimmed off, and they fit perfect on the front. And then I went ahead and, of course, added some little fun faces from our Sweet Little Stockings. And some gems, I think these are from the Genial Gems, onto your little bows to give it a little more bling. And then the other, let's see, the other card I made with the snowman on the same Memories and More card bases from hand penned. And then I used a little bit of glitter pen. And I didn't love his green nose, so I tried to color it here. Let's see, this is the original green. I'm not sure why they went with green, but here's his green nose. And then I colored it with some blends. So it's a little bit little more orange to it. And then I added some googly eyes on this one and some Wink of Stella to glitter up like his nose and his little earmuffs and that. And then again, added the bow this time with a glue dot instead of the paper clip. So that, and all I had to do, I trimmed his circle by hand, and I just had to trim off just a tiny bit. If you look here, I don't have a free one to compare them, but I just had to trim off a little bit of the edges. He fit mostly perfect on here. So there's that card. And then I went ahead and made a couple extra cards. So if you wanted to use your full-size snowman, I went ahead and made a 5x7 card. And this one's on the Flirty Flamingo. And I matted this is the banner that comes in the kit, and I just matted it here. So if you take a look, you'll see this is 5x7, this is Memories and More. And then a standard card is on my next example. So let's take a look at that one. So here's a standard card size. And all I did was cut some of the presents off. So you'll see I split it between two cards. So I split the presents between these two cards. So I made two cards out of the one set of presents. And this is the normal card size. So if you look, you can see the difference. These are our standard card size we make. This is 5x7. And then these are the Memories and More, which are slightly bigger. So you have 3 different sizes. And this was just fun to use the tag in a different way. So, you know, just put your sentiment across. And it's a long sentiment, so I just taped it off and I stamped the happy first. And then I did the holidays after underneath because it's just a long sentiment like this. And then the last card is an easel card. So this one, I went ahead and added some rhinestones. I made my own little DSP with the snowflakes. And then you just fold this up and pop it back. And you have a little easel card. And again, this is from the kit. And then I just mounted it on a little bit of white paper with your pool party. So there's yet another project. Let me double check. I think that's all the projects I had to share with you guys. I hope you enjoyed that. Let's take a look. We can move a couple of them out here. So if you have a favorite project, please let me know. I'd love to hear from you. And if you are interested in Paper Pumpkin, it's a monthly subscription, and I'll have links below in my details for the YouTube video. And you need to subscribe by the 10th. So next month, well, actually it's December already. So the December 10th kit, you'll need to subscribe by then, and it's called Lots of Pun. So it looks like it's going to be a fun kit with different puns. I mean, one of the samples had cherries and bananas. So stay tuned. It will be making, I think, 9 cards, it said. So there's 3 different designs. So make sure you subscribe if you're interested in that. And I hope you guys enjoyed my alternatives and some sneak peeks into the kit. So let me know if you have any questions. Have a great day.